welcome to my channel. My name is Megan, and I am a self-proclaimed Charlotte Mason Minimalist home education teacher. I want to kind of explain what that means. So, I love the Charlotte Mason philosophy. I've read a lot of her original volumes, and I've read many things by Karen Andriola, Susan Schaefer Macaulay, and I've always loved her philosophy. But I've kind of made my own twist with it to where I use what works for us, so I'm definitely not a Charlotte Mason purist. But I have a lot of my own ideas because I have an only daughter, an only child, and throughout the preschool years, we kind of used what worked for us. Some of it might not have all been 100% Charlotte Mason. And I've used a lot of different things that some Charlotte Mason purists may not agree with, but I've used things that I was able to implement at that stage in my life. And so that's kind of what I mean by being a Charlotte Mason minimalist. Being a minimalist to me means being able to use your resources that you have and use them effectively. And so sometimes I might not have had everything available to do a lesson exactly as Charlotte Mason would have prescribed it, but in our home I had things that we could use. And I truly believe that each individual family has to take their own spin on home education. If you're going to educate your children in your home, you have to be able to do that in your home, in your community, in your neighborhood, and you have to use the resources that are available to you. And I truly believe that that is what Charlotte Mason wanted mothers to do. If you don't have every resource available to send your children to Charlotte Mason schools, or you don't have every resource available to do things exactly as Charlotte Mason would have prescribed, then you use the resources you do have to the best of your ability in your home. And in doing the things the way I have, I've been able to come up with wonderful days, wonderful weeks, and kind of just combine all of those together to create a wonderful early childhood education for my daughter. So I want to also tell you today, though, that what we do may not work in your home, probably won't work in your home, because every single family is different. And that's the first thing that you have to understand when you are looking at home education, is that every single family is going to have their own way that they provide an education to their children at home. Some may choose a classical approach, some may choose to use textbooks, some may have just what looks like school at home, others may use Charlotte Mason. You may be a Charlotte Mason purist, you may be what I'm calling a Charlotte Mason minimalist, you may be a Waldorf educator. There's so many different ways to educate your children. And I truly believe that no two families are going to look alike. Even if you have the same belief system, even if you use the same philosophy, even if you use the same curriculum, you're going to implement it differently because each home is unique. So that's the first thing I want to say, is I don't have this channel to tell you what you should use. I'm using this channel to tell you what I have used and tell you what specifically has worked for me and my family, which is an only child, which is a unique situation. Not every family is going to look like that, obviously. So I just hope you enjoy hearing my thoughts and enjoy everything I'm putting together here to present to you what has worked in our home for our education. Don't forget to hit subscribe and leave a comment telling me what type of education you implement in your home education.